व्यूअर्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप लोग खैरियत से होंगे और अपनी ज़िंदगी को एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे। व्यूअर्स, आज मैं एक नई वीडियो के साथ हाज़िर हूँ जो कि CS604 ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम लेक्चर नंबर 1 और 2 के जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं उसके बारे में बताऊँगा। ये पॉइंट्स अगर आप इंशाल्लाह गौर से पढ़ लेंगे तो आपके ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम के लेक्चर नंबर 1 और 2 के जो है ना सारे MCQs कवर हो सकते हैं। तो आए हम इनको स्टडी करते हैं वन बाय वन। The major high-level components of a computer system are hardware, which provides basic computing resources, CPU, memory, input-output devices; operating system, which manages the use of the hardware among the various applications programs for the various users and provides the user a relatively simple machine to use. Number 3. Applications programs that define the ways in which system resources are used to solve the computing problems of the users. Compilers, database systems, video games, business programs, etc. Users, which include people, machines, or other computer. These are the major high level components of a computer. Number 2. Operating system is a program that acts as an intermediary between a user of a computer and computer hardware and makes the computer system convenient to use. It is because of the operating system that users of a computer system don't have to deal with computer's hardware to get their work done. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम क्या है? एक इंटरमीडियरी है जो कि कंप्यूटर यूज़र और हार्डवेयर के दरमियान हमें काम देती है, जिसकी वजह से यूज़र अपना काम इजीली कर सकता है। उसको किसी भी हार्डवेयर डिवाइस से जो है ना डील नहीं करना पड़ता, वो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम खुद ही उसको मैनेज कर लेता है। A computer system that allows only one user to use the computer at a given time is known as single user system. Multi-programmed systems. Multi-programming increases CPU utilization by organizing jobs so that the CPU always has one to execute. The operating system picks and executes one of the jobs in the memory. Eventually, the job has to wait for some task such as an input-output operation to complete. In a non-multi-programmed system, the CPU would sit idle. In a multi-programmed system, the operating system simply switches to and execute another job. मल्टी प्रोग्रामिंग का क्या फ़ायदा होता है कि जब आपका प्रोसेसर कोई एक काम कर रहा होता है तो वो दूसरे पे ऑटो पे शिफ्ट हो जाता है जब उसको एक काम कंप्लीट होता है। If several jobs are ready to be brought into memory and there is not enough room for all of them, then the system must choose among them. This decision is called job scheduling. A hard real-time system guarantees that critical tasks be completed on time. This goal requires that all delays in the system be completed on time. A less restrictive type of real-time system is a soft real-time system, where a critical real-time task gets priority over other tasks and retains that priority until it completes. An interrupt is a signal generated by hardware device, usually an input or output device, to get CPU's attention. Incoming interrupts are disabled while another interrupt is being processed. To prevent a lost interrupt, an operating system is an interrupt-driven system. A trap or an exception is a software-generated interrupt caused either by an error given by zero or invalid memory access or by a user request for an operating system service. A signal is an event generated to get attention of a process. 3 actions are possible on a single सिग्नल पे जो है ना 3 एक्शंस पॉसिबल होते हैं. नंबर 1, द कर्नल डिफाइंड default action, which usually results in process termination and in some cases generation of core file that can be used the programmer or user to know the state of the process at the time of its termination. Number 2, process can intercept the signal and ignore it. Number 3, process can intercept the signal and take a programmer defined action. Privileged instructions can be used to perform hardware operations that a normal user process should not be able to perform. A bit called the mode bit is added to the hardware of the computer to indicate the current mode. Monitor mode is indicated by 0 or user mode 1. With the mode bit, we are able to distinguish between a task that is executed on behalf of the operating system and one that is executed on behalf of the user. To prevent users from performing illegal input-output, we define all input-output instructions to be privileged instructions. Thus, users cannot issue input-output instruction directly. They must do it through the operating system. तो ये मेरे ख्याल से 17 या 18 जो है ना पॉइंट्स थे. मैंने जो है ना दोनों लेक्चर से जो है ना निकाले हैं, लेक्चर नंबर 1 और 2 से 604 के ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम के. ये जो है ना अगर आप गौर से पढ़ लें तो इंशाल्लाह इसमें तो आप लोगों के काफ़ी जो है ना सारे MCQs कवर हो सकते हैं. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.